do this all the time. I stand in front of a group of people and talk on a mic. It's just this is going to be the first time anybody's ever listened to me. Because I work as a flight attendant. A friend of mine reacted in a way the other day when I told him I was a flight attendant. He was like, oh my god, that's so fucking hot. And I was like, why? And he's like, well, because, you know, the high heels, you got the hair pulled back, and the uniform. And I was like, really? Because when I go to work, my skirt is up to my tits. The last time my shirt was washed was in a hotel sink. And when I take my nylons off, they've left a seam line so deep in my skin, it looks like a fucking cesarean scar. Didn't realize that was hot. There's not a lot of sexy left in the airline. Most of my passengers show up in their pajamas and proceed to take their shoes off. So there's bare feet everywhere, up on the walls and the aisles, making their way to the lab. It's disgusting. Get a few yogis on board, and they're fucking flexible enough to get them up on the table trays. Nobody really warned me about becoming a flight attendant, but I quickly learned that tomato juice is an acceptable meal replacement. In turbulence, when one passenger vomits, all passengers vomit. And stay-ups, they don't fucking stay up. Embarrassing first day. But I've been a flight attendant for 7 years. I love my job. I'm now a nylons expert. I can pack a bag faster than anybody that I know. And I can ignore people in 5 different languages. You know, it's like any other job. It's got its ups and downs. I mean, good and bad, good and bad. I know that I couldn't do my job without pilots, but I think I'd like it a lot better. No, seriously, have you heard a pilot talk? We've started our descent into the airport. Should be arriving in about 15. Seriously? Seriously, you gotta hear these guys in bed. I seem to have found the proper route. I'm gonna start insertion in about 1 minute. Ride might be a little bumpy. And faster than expected. Faster than expected? Don't pilots get it? My expectations are at their lowest when I'm fucking them. Not only can these guys not put a sentence together, but they're really cheap. One of my pilots tips the hotel van driver with chocolate loonies. It's a true story. Another one brags about never having to buy toilet paper because he steals it from the hotels. And just found out why all the pilots are fighting over Saskatoon flights. Fucking free tea. Unbelievable. It's actually embarrassing. It's embarrassing. You wanna know what else is embarrassing? I'm single, but only in Toronto. And everywhere else. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it sometimes. Like when I see pregnant selfies on Facebook. You got somebody to get you pregnant, but you can't get a hold of the fucking camera? I'm okay with that. I was out having lunch with a friend the other day. She's a mom, twins. And I got icing on my hand, and she was like, oh my god, let me go get you a baby wipe from the car. Before she got up, I was pulling a vaginal cleansing wipe from my purse, and I was like, showed you there, didn't I? Single girl 1, mom 0. Saturday mornings, when I'm laying in bed, hungover, I scroll through Facebook and my text messages to jog my memory. And relationship people, they go jog. Pretty sure I have it better. But it does get lonely. It gets a little bit lonely. Usually at dinner time. Yesterday I had leftovers, meat pie, but I was eating it like right out of the Ziploc bag while I was taking a bath. It's hard. It's hard being single and being a flight attendant. I know that sounds ridiculous. I do get hit on a lot, but on airplanes they're not like, so do you come here often? You can't do that. So they're like, oh, I think you were the stewardess on my last flight. Don't use that word. Definitely don't use that word trying to pick me up. Stewardess. There. Now you guys know. Don't use it. So I online date. It's not as good as it sounds. It stresses me out. It I get really nervous. I have an online date tomorrow night, and I'm freaking out because I might be pregnant from last week's layover. Oh, relationships. That's pilot. That's how pilots say it. Never mind. No, I'm a flight. So it's not that I'm not good at relationships. I'm just really bad at starting them. I say a lot of stupid shit, and I'm actually a little bit shy, so I don't pick up the phone and say the stupid shit. My stupid shit is awkward and toneless. There's this guy that I frequent, and he's been away, and so I sent him a message. I was like, hey, how's it going? What's new? And he wrote back. I was like, fuck. And he's away and he's still writing back. And so he was like, yeah, well, I've got a little bit of beard now because I haven't been shaving. And I was like, I'm going to keep this cool. And I wrote back and I was like, because he asked me, he was like, what's new with you? And I was like, same here. Send. Like, so, since you've been gone, I haven't been shaving either down there. That's new. Send. I'm trying to make up for it. What did I just do? Just kidding. My vag is not hairy. Send. Do not send vag and hairy in the same sentence to a guy that you like. I mean, unless you're into a little bit of stubble, send. Are you into that kind of thing? Send. His message back still hasn't happened. But I'm hopeful. It's only been 3 years. Thank you. My name is Amanda Colleen.